Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Welcome to Tuesday, everybody. You made it through Monday. We got through it together. Now it's Tuesday. We're zipping our way through the week, and you got to love that. You got to love that. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for coming along on this journey of positivity, sharing smiles, sharing fun, just having a good morning, trying to have a good start to the morning for you. So, what are we talking about on this day? A few things to talk about for sure. It is June 17th, 2025. First thing to talk about is we received more information on Test Track 3.0. Yes, getting ready to open up once again. A new version, a reimagining of a classic attraction. Very, very excited for this. Yes, we found out that it will be opening on July 22nd of this year. So, not very far away, just a little over a month away. You're going to get to experience Test Track 3.0, I think is what we're calling it. Yeah, very excited. And we got a bit of a glimpse from Disney yesterday into what you're going to experience. I know, Marianne, we're excited too, very excited. Yes, so there's going to be a technology aspect, which shouldn't surprise you with Test Track. It's kind of always had that, where you're going to get to kind of see, you see all these lights here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's see, let's get this. There we go. You can see all these points of lights. Apparently, they're calling that LiDAR technology, which is something that the cars use, especially some of the more electric cars, more self-driving cars. But all cars in general now have these. They're shooting off little things, trying to pick up points around that help you avoid, bad things, problems, accidents, whatever. And so they're trying to showcase how all these different points of light are out there that these cars are experiencing all the time. You can see, again, I'll zoom in again. See here on the left, you can see a little car on the left-hand side of that screen with an exclamation point on it. Yeah, that's telling the car that there's something in the way. Better avoid this car that's ahead of you. So that's kind of cool. But it's not all just going to be technology. I'm sure that'll be a huge part of this attraction, but also they showed us that they're going to have hey, it's fun to get out and drive, take a scenic drive, see some trees, see some nature, get out with it for the family and have an enjoyable time with it. So that's fun too. And I like that they're going to have in these both parts of the aspects of getting out and driving as part of this attraction. They specifically focused on the Pacific Northwest and how nice it is to drive through all the trees and everything. And you can see, again, a lot of that here. They're doing all these trees, these pine trees and so forth. They're going to surround you as you're on this portion of the attraction. I love it. We're super, super, super excited, just like Marianne said, about this attraction and the reopening of it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Test Track was not something we were regularly, we enjoy Test Track, but it wasn't something we were going on regularly because it just kind of fell by the wayside and it wasn't one of our favorites. We'll see, but very excited to see the new version of Test Track and see if it moves back in higher on our list of Epcot must-dos while we're there. So yes, it opens up on July 22nd officially to the public. However, there will be apparently some previews coming for those of you who are Disney Annual Pass holders. That's us. Disney Vacation Club members. That's us. Golden Oak members. That's not us. Club 33 members. That's not us. But for all those, maybe even D23, keep an eye on that. There was no announcement on that, but maybe, because they often have things going on too. But there will be some previews coming up over the next several weeks. No dates yet on that or how you can register for that, but it is coming. So keep an eye out. It wouldn't surprise me if those announcements are very, very soon because, again, the attraction opens up in just over a month. So that's really awesome. Really cool. Very, very excited for the next version of Test Track for sure. One attraction begins to open. Another area begins to close because, yes, we know that it's already starting out there at Dino Land USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. But we received the announcement yesterday that the Boneyard will be closing officially on September 2nd. Your last chance to visit it if you want to get out and enjoy it, if you want the kids to get out and enjoy it, because it is kind of a kids play yard area. That will be September 1st. So if you want to get out there, share some memories, share some family time, live a little nostalgia, that's when you're going to want to do it by, if you can, if you have the opportunity to get out there. But yeah, it's closing, but you know what? It's making way for something that we're really excited about, and that is the Tropical Americas area that's going to be coming to this space. We will miss a lot of things about Dinoland USA, of course, but I'm very, very excited. We love Encanto. We love Indiana Jones. I think the theming of this area is going to fit very well into Disney's Animal Kingdom park. So we're very excited what the future brings, but we will miss several things from Dinoland USA for sure. For sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, don't know if either of these places has a mascot, but yeah, I guess Mickey Mouse is your mascot. But well, so many of the Disney characters are mascots. Well, today is National Mascot Day. So if there's a favorite mascot that you have, today's the day to celebrate them. Of course, you see here in this picture, the Philly Fanatic, always amazing. One of our favorites is in this picture, the Friar. We're San Diego Padre fans. Our Friar, our swinging Friar is there. But so many great mascots. Some people are like mascots. They're a little creepy. I love them. I think they're fun. I think they add a little extra to your visit to games, to whatever you might be, wherever mascots are. Really, really fun. Don't know if these people have a mascot, but you should celebrate them today and every day just the same. Today is Global Garbage Men Day. And thank you to all the garbage men out there. I mean, really, honestly, they have a tough job getting our garbage out, cleaning up. I mean, it's a dirty job. It's a tough job. If you're out here in Florida, you're working in real extreme environments, and that's true across the country. And it can be winter too. They still have to pick up garbage when it's freezing cold. They have a really, really tough job, and a lot of times you just let them go by. But it's a day to really appreciate them, because man, where would we be without our garbage men? We'd be, chin deep in garbage, because man, they take care of it. Here in Florida, they come by twice a week. If you count the recycling, 3 times, we get garbage and recycling 3 times a week. So they are picking up for us all the time. And yes, you're right, Marianne, here in Florida, in many places, whenever there's some sort of disaster and things get wrecked and ruined, they're out there really busting their hump to make sure everything gets cleaned up and the debris gets taken away. And they have, oh boy, that is a job. That is a job. So thank you. If you're a garbage man, if you know garbage man, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank your garbage man. Bring them out a bottle of water or something from time to time on a hot day. Really, really appreciate them so much. So yeah, National Garbage Man Day. Today is also, it's kind of National Vegetable Month. Today is National Eat Your Vegetables Day. Yeah, we just had, Fresh Vegetables Day the other day. Today is Eat Your Vegetables Day, which is a great idea. They always say eat the rainbow. You see here all these wonderful vegetables and tomato, which is more of a fruit, but whatever. These are all vegetables that you enjoy, that we enjoy. We love our vegetables. Definitely should eat your vegetables. Today's the day to celebrate that. Cook up a veggie meal. Just some wonderful vegetables. You can make some really, really great dishes with vegetables. Need no meats whatsoever. You don't need any starches whatsoever. Just from vegetables, you can make them some amazing deals. There's some amazing recipes out there for some amazing veggie meals. So yeah, today's the day to celebrate eating your vegetables. Looking for something sweet after you've eaten your vegetables? Well, how about a cherry tart? Today is National Cherry Tart Day, and sure, absolutely, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm not going to go on and say, oh yeah, every time there's a cherry tart, I'm ordering it off the menu, whatever. But I do, and if someone's going to say, hey, I got a fresh baked cherry tart here, add that with a nice scoop of ice cream, I'm on board. Not saying no to that, for sure. And today's a day to definitely not say no to that, or maybe even seek it out. Something I am even more inclined not to say no to. Today is National Apple Strudel Day. And yes, I love apple strudel. I'm 100% on board on apple strudel. I'm an apple person more. If you're going to talk about some sort of pastry with a fruit in it, apple, that's me. I love everything about any apple dish, and apple strudel is delicious. Fun thing, if you're ever aboard a Disney cruise, a lot of times you'll look on your schedule and they'll have anyone can cook classes where some of the chefs that are on board Disney cruise will come in and they'll show you how to make some of their dishes. Usually you'll get a little sample with it, sometimes a little something to drink with it as well. Really, really fun way to spend about an hour on your Disney cruise. And one of the things you'll often run into them making is these enormous apple strudels. Like, because it's a pastry that they put the filling in and then they kind of wrap it up in these layers. They will take an entire table and put the pastry out there and put the filling in and then wrap it up. It's really interesting to see and fascinating since they have to serve this to so many people, how it is. And it's fun, interesting, fascinating. And yes, you do get to taste a little bit of apple strudel while you're enjoying the show. So definitely worth. I always recommend if you're going to go on there, if you're interested in cooking at all, or just want a little snack, the Anyone Can Cook segments while you're aboard a Disney cruise are well worth your time for sure. Definitely do that. What else are we talking about? Well, why not wash it down with a glass of root beer today? Do you like root beer? I do. I do like root beer. I like root beer a lot. And today is National Root Beer Day. So get out, get a really nice root beer. Yeah, I used to go back in the day. You can hardly find them anymore. Sometimes you can find them kind of grouped together with things like there'll be a KFC, and then attached to it will be an A&W root beer. Back in the day, there used to be standalone A&W root beers, at least where we lived in Southern California. And we used to go there and you could go to an A&W root beer and you get a meal. And of course you get a root beer, but you could walk away with like a gallon of root beer for them. And we would do that regularly. I do love root beer. I don't drink a lot of soda, but a root beer is high on my list of things that I will stop and have for sure. So, and if you enjoy it like I do, today's a day to imbibe. Have a little root beer today. Hey, if it's your birthday today, again, it is June 17th, 2025. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you celebrate in the best way possible. Here's some of the people that you celebrate your birthday with. He writes the songs that make the whole world sing. Yes, Barry Manilow turns 82 today, born on this day in 1943. He's a guilty pleasure for many people, including me. I love Barry Manilow songs. I do. I can't help myself. I do. And I know there's a lot of people who will say, nope, not me. And I think they'll be singing along with a lot of their songs. Yeah, Barry Manilow has some amazing songs. Looks Like We Made It. Can't Smile Without You. Copacabana. Again, I write the songs. So many great songs from Barry Manilow. Matter of fact, he had 51 top 40 hits on the adult contemporary charts, including 13 number ones over his career. He sold over 85 million albums, one of the greatest selling artists of all time. You may laugh about Barry Manilow, but he sells that many albums. Probably a lot of fans, even though if you're a little bit of a secret fan. And I will admit it, I'm not a secret fan. I do love Barry Manilow songs for sure. How about great funny guy, Will Forte? He turns 55 today, born on this day in 1970. Of course, many seasons with Saturday Night Live. He was hilarious on Saturday Night Live. He played MacGruber among many other roles. Also, there was a MacGruber movie. He also starred in the series The Last Man on Earth, where he received some Emmy nominations, both as an actor, as a writer. He's been on many other movies, many other television shows, making appearances. Funny guy for sure. Will Forte, 55 today. Amazing tennis player, one of the greatest of all time. Venus Williams turns 45 today, born on this day in 1980. She has won 49 tennis championships, including 7 majors as a single player, but also teaming up with her sister Serena. She has won 22 titles and 14 major titles. She's been phenomenal. She's also won several gold medals, both as a solo singles player and a doubles player. Just fantastic career for Venus Williams for sure. And last, but absolutely, definitely not least, Kendrick Lamar turns 38 today, born on this day in 1987. One of the most influential and greatest rappers of all time. He's won a Pulitzer Prize. He's won a Pulitzer Prize for his writing and his music. He was the first musician to do it outside of the field of classical or jazz music. That should say a lot about his music. He's won 22 Grammy Awards. He's won an Emmy Award. He wrote for music for the original Black Panther film. Just phenomenal, phenomenal career for Kendrick Lamar. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time, as I always like to do before we get out of here. We did have our new episode drop on Sunday. Hopefully you've had a chance to download and listen to at least a portion of it. It's very, very long. We had a lot to talk about. So I get it if you haven't heard the whole thing yet. Put it on 1.5 speed, whatever you got to do to get through it. It is very, very long because we had a lot to talk about. Visits to Disney's Hollywood Studios to see the new Villains Unfairly Ever After show, the Little Mermaid, a musical adventure show. Visit to Epcot to visit Geo 82 and experience that. And yes, we also were there on June 7th for the last day of Muppet Vision 3D. We saw the very first show of that last day and the very last show of that last day. We talk all about that and some other things as well. Definitely check that episode out. And if you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, which you should be, thank you to everybody who's already liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel. You already know the video version of that episode dropped this morning. So if video is more your thing, you can get out and enjoy that version today. It's not quite as long, still pretty long, not quite as long as the podcast episode, because whenever we do these video versions, we just cut the main topic out. We just do the main topic for those video versions. So it's still long, but it's shorter than the audio version. But it's there for you to enjoy, take in. If you listen to this, please, we always say download and listen to the show first, but then come back, watch the video version. We have lots of slides, lots of things that go along with the things we're talking about on the episode. So please check it out. And thank you to everybody who's already checked it out. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody, have a fantastic day. It's Tuesday. We're over the hump tomorrow and onward to the weekend. You got this. You got this. And I'll be here with you every morning to help you along the way. As I like to say every single day, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you